Hi.
I am here with Emily. Emily, you want to introduce yourself and tell them where they can find you?
Sure. So I am Emily of Minor DIY. I had the cute little bulletin board project today with the stickers and print and cut photos. Um, and let's get out of the way there. Sorry, notifications. You can find me at minordiy.com or on Instagram at minordiy. My email list is the best place to hear from me, though.
Yeah. And I'm Jamila, your host of the Cricut Design Space Jumpstart. This is my grandson, Jameer. He decided he was going to sit in with us today. I guess if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments. At the end of the live, I'm going to give away one VIP pass tonight, and the way to enter is through the comments. So if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them. He is 6 months old. Yep, this is my second grandchild. I was trying to get the name from in front of our faces, but the only way to do that is really close up.
Aw.
Yeah. Nope, I don't like that. So.
Nope.
So did you all get a chance to watch today's presentations? Yeah, we only have 32 on today. So thank you.
Yeah, everybody, like, we can't focus on crafts if there's a baby.
Right.
I'm sure.
And he's doing this adorable jumping.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Heath, what did you think about today's presentations? Just remembered about the event and trying to watch the video with a link from emails. And video is tiny on my iPhone. Do you have a computer you could switch to? You can open up that email address or even an iPad or a tablet. You can open up that email on a different device, a larger device, and watch those videos.
Yeah. That's probably better because especially with Design Space and trying to figure out where you're clicking on those little icons.
It's easier sometimes to follow along as well. I am Sunflower. Oh no, you were at work. There's still time to get the VIP pass if you are thinking that you want to catch up on those videos. Plus you get lifetime access and a ton of other bonuses. I'm going to drop that link for you guys.
Maybe. See, Charlene says, love my presentation. Thank you, Charlene. And I see, yes, all the presentations are going to be 24 hours, Debbie. Oh, Michelle says she's about ready to put together my project.
Awesome,
Michelle. Definitely put the photo in the Facebook group and tag me.
For you.
I would love to see it.
A question for you.
Oh my gosh, my favorite holiday to craft for. Now, I'm guessing that maybe a couple people have seen me before. Does anyone have a guess? If you're on my list, you probably know. It's Halloween. I love to dress up and I love to do costumes and I love to, I don't know, put in purple contacts and fake eyelashes and wear stilts and kinds of fun stuff. So
a lot of crafters really love Halloween.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite holiday to craft for.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite one. Like I almost, Angela says, yes, I follow you. Like, yep, Halloween. We haven't been sharing. I think I was in 5 summits this winter and fall, so I haven't had a lot of time to like post my costume and stuff. My daughter, I made her. She wanted to be an invisible witch. So yes,
Interesting choice.
I sewed. Oh my gosh, we found like an old witch costume, and I had to sew arms on it. And you have you basically put the shoulders right here. Like I built that out of cardboard, and then you have some like wires like hidden, and then the hat, and like it's super super cool. And everybody's been asking for a tutorial on how to do that, but yeah, too many summits right now to do that.
Lila, I think that's how you pronounce it. The presentations were emailed out this morning. And if you just signed up today, you may not have gotten that email, but another place that you can see them every single day are in the Facebook group. Do you have any classes or videos? I don't have any on the pins. Do you have any?
I don't.
I know, I think Corey at Hayless makes stuff, and Angie and Jennifer Maker, all of them have really awesome tutorials. I'm pretty sure I've seen ones on the infusible ink pens.
Yep. I'm wondering if like Amy Romeo does too, because she does quite a bit with.
Oh yeah, she might.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
Aw. Yes, that is so true. So Diana says most people don't understand about toxic positivity. And a lot of my cards and projects and things on my site kind of talk about, I don't know, like grief and people going through tough times, and everybody's fighting invisible battles that we know nothing about.
Absolutely.
So, be kind. And a couple years ago, when it was coming on the first anniversary of a cousin's suicide, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like everyone's, Happy New Year. It's going to be the best New Year, the best year ever. We're going to, la, la, la. And like, ugh. But that's not going to be true for everybody.
Right.
So I started making cards with messages that be like, you know what? Last year sucked.
Right.
This year might not be so much better, but you know what? You're awesome. You're a warrior. You'll get through it. So.
Yeah. Diane asked about, it looks like flipping it. Yeah, you can rotate it to make it fit the mat.
Yeah.
Am I reading that right?
Yes, you can. Yep.
Yeah.
45-degree angle.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm thinking the mat, but she's the paper, the actual paper. Yes, you can do that.
Yep. And sometimes, like 12 by 12 cardstock. So it's actually, 12 by 12, but Design Space only lets you do it 11.5.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I have before left it one way and told, Cricut I was using a 12 by 20 format, and then just, slid it down. And if you do it just right, you can get it to cut like that.
Yeah. There's like a 1/4 inch clearance all the way around, whatever your project is.
Yep. I see Debbie is asking if I took new pictures this year. Which ones? Like Christmas, like family photos, or yeah. I started doing, kids photos finally.
Are you doing photography or most of your projects, or?
I just really like photos.
Yeah.
I was a journalism major, and I was starting actually to do photography for a business. 20 years ago. Then we moved overseas and had kids, and just decided that wasn't something.
Are you overseas now?
Nope, we are back in the U.S. now.
Yeah.
So going on 3 years back in the U.S.
Thank you very much, Barbara. I'm glad that you enjoyed today's presentations. Did you get a chance to watch them all? I got the VIP pass since I missed 2 days. I am looking forward to watching everything. The good thing about the VIP pass is that you don't have to try to squeeze it all in, and you can go back and reference when you are working on those projects. sometimes going back to your notes is kind of hard.
Yeah, but my Monday is.
You'd answer the question.
But I still have Wednesday.
I don't know what
We
this
answered
is.
it.
Oh, we answered it.
Oh, yeah, we answered it.
Okay. What is the advantage of using a longer mat? If you've used one, I bought a longer set of mats, but have not used them yet. Sometimes when you're cutting paper projects, you can put two 12x12s on that same piece of cardstock. I've done that when I'm cutting a lot of rolled flowers at the same time. And then also with vinyl, I've used the length of my mat or close to it, cutting out the vinyl.
Yep.
So longer materials or more materials or.
Yep, exactly. So I've done, like, I have a project of these pop-up cubes, and oh gosh, they're so fun. They're these things actually, and you know, things can take a long time to cut out and cut and score and everything. And so only one cube will fit on a 12x12 mat, but 3 of them, if you trim the paper down, will fit on a large mat. So really you only have to do 2 mats if you're using a big one. So yeah, they're kind of handy. And one trick, because I know people have asked me before, like they're like, oh, I made this design bigger because of this. But now it's too big for my paper. I have the mat, I don't have the paper. So one of my secrets is to use poster board, because poster board is only like $1 or $2, right? So it's pretty cheap.
Right. Yeah.
And I find it's not actually quite as heavy as like 10.5-pound cardstock, but it is slightly heavier than 65-pound cardstock. The one
we were talking about that. I don't know what night it was when we were talking about the venture, the Cricut Venture, and I'm trying to share this link in the Facebook group, and we were talking about possibly using poster board to cut out with the Venture, because I think it's like 50 by 75. I don't know. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but
it's close.
Well, yeah. Cool. Yep.
Cool.
Okay. There, I shared it. Now I don't look all crazy looking down.
Kept it together. Yes, I'm looking at the mats.
Yeah, this is one of the tricks that I use quite a bit, especially when I'm doing projects for the blog where I need a lot of one thing. Like I don't want to keep pushing that 12x12 mat through. And sometimes I might even separate the colors and put them on a larger mat and get everything cut out at once.
Yep. And sometimes I actually find that's easier. Like some of my designs, I will, and I think I have how to do this for the rainbow unicorn card on my site. Like I'll turn everything gray and then just, put them in place, and then, put your little pieces.
Pay attention to the grids on your mat.
Yes. It's key to have a good sticky mat though, because otherwise your whole thing
everything's pulling up.
Yes, the pop-up card for holding earrings. So if you go to my site, and then in the top menu, it says shop, then you can find it linked there. That's right. Yep. I designed a pop-up card, so it like displays earrings.
55-point cardstock.
Oh, in the tutorial. So he's talking about the one of the last summits I just did. I have it up here. So I made this was for the 12x12 cardstock shop. And so this is a gift box.
Oh, that is awesome.
And it exactly fits. Did you ever clean up your craft room? I still have money from when I was shooting this tutorial. All over. But so it's really cool, right? Because how many people do you give money to at Christmas or holidays? So the cubes fold down into the little drawer here. And I'm only going to put in 2, but then you can just put the money in the top and slide it in. And then, so when you pull it out,
Oh, fun.
Right? Okay, so Debbie, so I made the drawer, like this black part right here is the 55 point cardstock, and I found that on 12 by 12 cardstock. So if you go to my site and just search for the Cash Cascade, it'll pop up. This is the Cash Cascade gift box, and it is, I don't even know how many like GSM or pound it would be, but it's pretty easily cuttable on your Cricut, no problem. I think I had to do it twice on the like 110 pound cardstock setting or something, so not bad at all. You can also score it, but it's so much firmer, and I did it. This is I call it the drawer wrapper, the drawer goes into, and it helps it like with such nice corners and also not bend in because the cubes, the bands like can push up on it. So that is where I found that. And the black, it's good because it's solid core, so you don't have ugly white lines on the side.
They're asking if you have a link to that.
Yes. Hold on one moment. Let me grab it.
Will you not pull your hair, sir? You did it to yourself. Say hi. Cash Cascade is so much fun. Good morning, Australia.
Oh my goodness. Connect your YouTube account to join.
Oh, because you need to, because of the link. If you want to message it to me on Facebook, I'll drop it in for you.
Okay, perfect. I will do that. All right. So, as I said, that was part of the summit. If you scroll all the way down, then you can see the directions. The video tutorial is on there. And I have not added you for purchase yet. So I was actually doing that right before. So
you did not what?
Words and yes, Katina, you do use the regular blades for that. Just your regular fine point blade. I suppose you could use the deep cut blade.
I rarely use my deep cut blade.
Me neither. Like it doesn't seem to make a lot of a difference.
Yeah,
like
I just do the cut more passes if I have to with the fine blade. If I can't use like the rotary blade or the knife blade.
Okay, I think I'm way behind on the comments.
Thank you, Barbara.
Poster board, Dollar Tree, what setting?
You're welcome, Helene.
Yep, and Helene, the tutorial is on YouTube. Yep, Cash Cascade. Oh, way back.
Okay, there you go. You're making me hot.
He
sees himself now. You see yourself?
Glasses too. Super.
Looks like we don't have a ton of questions today.
Nope.
Maybe we'll end this one early, unless, I mean, I guess they don't have to be questions about Jumpstart. You're welcome, Colleen.
Okay.
Give it a couple more seconds and then we can draw a winner.
Okay, Maggie found the video. Good. Yeah, so for the pop-up cubes, one of the trickiest things is to find like the right rubber band to make them like really, really pop.
What kind of rubber band do you use?
Well, so I always just get, the big, like all the different types of rubber bands.
Oh, yeah. That giant bag of them. Yeah, that's what I get.
And so, because then some of them are just like a little bit thicker on the inside. You know, you can tell like, and some of them are like really thin, and then some of them are super thick. And so they're really variable. And I found that actually, so if you like fold it in half, if it's about the size of one cube, that's going to be about perfect. So I'll put this in back. And it took me 3 years of making cubes to like figure out that's how you tell.
So my least favorite thing to craft with is actually paper. I don't enjoy paper crafting. I really like HTV is my favorite. I like making shirts that say what I'm thinking that I probably shouldn't say.
Say things, yeah, snarky and sarcastic, and
yeah.
Yep, I definitely got started making shirts.
Yeah. What's your least favorite?
That's a really good question. I'm just like, 'cause like I like doing it all. I would have to say I think my least favorite probably is like regular vinyl. Like
adhesive?
Yeah.
Ooh, adhesive is a close second for me.
Because it is such a pain to weed. Like it just slides all over. Like HDV, you know, you can kind of stretch it and just rip it apart and, you know, you're fine. And I like paper because I like making it do like, you know, pop-up boxes and photos, and I do explosion boxes. So I like making it like move in ways that you don't think paper should. Like it's a lot more fun to me for that. And I feel like whenever we're crafting, like we're making things for a reason, right? To make them very special. A lot of times, like it's something important. And so using a photo just kind of helps it, you know, ensure that people are really going to like your gift.
So I got into sublimation because I wanted to put photos on shirts, and I hate the way printable vinyl feels. So I was like, you know, researching and trying to figure out what other options were out there. And that's how I stumbled across sublimation.
Yep.
And somebody asked, but no, I don't make Christmas cards.
No, I don't either. I see. Oh, Colette says the folders on my link are so organized.
Will it let you click it to put it up on the screen? I know I'm probably missing some of these.
Sure. Okay. So, do you want me to switch to present? Is that what you mean?
No.
No.
If you click the comments, they'll pop up on
the
screen.
I'm on live, guys. So. That's okay. I have the folders from, yes, the baby's very cute. On like my desktop computer folders is what she's mentioning.
She's tired.
Yeah. Shh, guys.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, Kimberly, he scratched his head trying to fight asleep. So my husband came and took him. He's like, just let me get him. And then he took him to the girls.
So I have a sublimation question for you, actually.
Okay.
So I got a sublimation printer last year. It was a converted eco tank, and now it won't print anything at all. I'm guessing it's clogged, right?
Has it been a while since you used it?
Well, it had been a few weeks, and then one color stopped, and now then they all stopped.
And you've so the heads could be clogged, like the ink could be clogged. Angie has a really good video on like troubleshooting. I'm pretty sure it's Angie.
Okay. Like I
Yeah,
found
that has a
one of
really
her videos, and it was like she had all the pages like full of blocks of color that you print and print and print.
Oh, purging. Yeah,
Yeah,
purging
I
usually
did
helps.
that and nothing. So I'm like, oh no,
Nothing.
what's next?
Huh? Is it an eco tank or is it a cartridge printer?
It's EcoTank.
Hmm.
It was brand new, so like it never had any other ink in it. And
The only thing that I can think of is that those print heads are clogged. But I don't know. I'm bad about just getting a new one. Like the first time it happened to me, it was a really old, like it was probably at least 6 or 7 years old, the printer that I was using, and it was converted. So I was like, I tried the purging, I tried all kinds of stuff, and I was like, it might be just done. But in your case, I don't think that would, So it's like just spitting out the blank paper?
Yep.
Huh.
It's not a thing on it. I'm like, oh man. Oh, Maggie says, can you call customer service? Like, yes, but because I don't have their ink in it,
Right.
like I would just have to lie, I guess. Converted ego to a color test page. Yeah, and I didn't do that.
The ink dries out before.
Oh. I wonder if you, I don't know. That won't work. I was thinking cartridges, but I don't know. Huh.
I've never heard this one.
Yep, same. Oh, there's a cleaning kit available. Ooh, I did not.
Yeah, I did try the cleaning kit and it worked for a little bit for me. But like I said, my printer was really old. You can't return it, Marge. I guess you could try.
No,
but
it's
once
been,
you
it's
put
been a
that
year
sublimation ink in there, you void any warranties.
Yep, exactly.
So if it's not like a printer that is specifically made for sublimation and you're using one that you're converting, you void your warranties.
Yep. Yeah, Facebook groups. So I found like one actually tutorial on YouTube, like of an actual like repair center fixing an eco tank, and they took out the tubes and like sucked out the ink with a syringe and stuff. And I did that, and I was so excited because I like really took it apart.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, like I'm gonna have to get my husband on it, I guess. I didn't want to, but he's like MacGyver and can fix anything. So
yeah, that's the truth.
Yep.
Okay.
What part of the US am I from? So I am from South Dakota. And so I grew up in a little tiny town called Howard, which is less than 1,000 people. Actually, I'm a farm girl. And then went overseas after we got married, spent 9 years in China and 5 years in Belgium, and now back to the US in West River in South Dakota in the Black Hills area.
Wow. So, hands down, my absolute favorite HTV is Rainbow White Sizer Glitter. I love all of the Sizer, or Sizer. I don't know why I do that. It's Caesar. It's not Sizer, it's Caesar. I love all of the Caesar HTV, but the Rainbow White is my favorite because of the look and the glitter, the sparkles.
Yeah, glitter HTV is like so much better to use than stock glitter. Like, give that to me any day.
Right. You can find cleaning kits on Amazon. I would be careful though and read reviews and stuff before you buy. I can't recommend any.
Yep. Okay. Oh, Joyce says great kind of husband to have. And also then the glitter HTV weeds so well. Yes.
Yes.
If you can see it, that's the problem, right? But it works so well. And on cardstock,
all of Caesar glitter. I mean, all of Caesar vinyl works very well.
So these little guys, they're just little. I love penguins; they're my favorite animal. But like so see how small like their eyes and their nose is? Like it's no problem to put something that small on card
Right.
if you're using HTV.
Hey, Elena, I see you're in the comments.
Yep. Yes, exactly. Penguin's so
What did
cute.
she say? She had a major clog and run a ton of printer color test pages. So she said she ran a ton of the purge pages.
Yep.
So you probably maybe could go back and try do a few more of those.
Okay, so I started doing that, Elena, since you came in late, and because before it was only one color that was bad first, and now it's nothing. Like it just stopped printing anything at all. So I don't know if purge files work when it won't print anything. Any opinions or advice?
I don't know. I mean, that the purge page is probably the most recommended.
Yes. So I also have the previous summit I was in before this. I see other people and listen. Oh, penguins! Like I don't know. Penguins are my favorite animal because they are just so like clumsy and waddly on land, but then the moment they jump into the water, they are just like torpedoes. It is so cool, and the way they can just like rocket up out of the water and then jump on the land, like I don't know, they're cool. So I just did a trifold shutter card for the previous summit. So lots of penguins over here.
I do like Oracle for adhesive when I use adhesive. And I've been meaning to try the sublimation or sublimating on the Oracle. Those glass cutting boards from the Dollar Tree. Mm-hmm. I'm obsessive and I have like 20 of them. Mm-hmm. So I need to do something with them at some point.
Yeah, I have a stack of 5 or 6. But
yeah, way too many.
Done them yet.
I got to figure out. I've had them for probably 3 years.
Ooh, I've had mine for, I bet, 6 months. So that's not too bad, right?
Right? Not at all. Not near as bad as me. I got all kinds of stuff down there. 7 years old, 10 years old, silicone and resin and all kinds of stuff. Because I love all the things. And then when I discover something, I'm just, my personality is very obsessive with whatever it is that I do. Like I hyper focus, and then that's what I want to do for the moment. And like all my kitchen gadgets, my husband laughs at me because I have a electric canner, and I went hard canning for like 2 weeks, and now it's like
no, never mind.
I'll do it again though. Yes. But we have a smaller kitchen here, so like, what's the point? I can't keep stockpiling stuff with nowhere to put it.
Right. Kimberly says we should do a tutorial together. So what should we do it on?
I don't know. We can chat about it, and Corey and I did something a few months ago where she did sublimation on glitter HTV and I did sublimation on glow in the dark HTV, and it was a Halloween themed, and her video redirected to mine after, but it was fun. It was fun. Coming together and figuring out what we were going to do and all of that. So definitely we should chat about that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I am also laughing. Okay, thank you, Kathy. She said she did the nozzle check several times and then let it sit overnight and then did it again. And finally it started doing that. And it was only doing the blank pages too. So I'm like, okay, I guess I need to be a little more persistent maybe.
Maybe.
Yes. Yep. And yep. Yeah. Angela, like I don't know. I'm kind of I'm not a Cricut snob. Like I like to use what I have. So like I'll like to get the mystery boxes just to have random stuff on hand.
Yeah.
Because then like I get all kinds of stuff. Like the X-Acto knife or whatever their cutting knife was. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay when it came out. What was that, like $50 or something
Right.
for one of those? But when I got it in a mystery box, I'm like, ooh, this is amazing. But I'm glad I didn't.
I should do that because my go-to is Caesar. However, depending on what I'm doing, like I might be in an event where Cricut is the focus and I might want to use the Cricut brand. So I should do the mystery box.
Yeah, I like it. Unless, because I know there's some crafters that like only do one thing, like they only do paper, they don't do HDV, they don't do vinyl. So then of course it's not worth it for you. But
Monica said she has 20 of those cutting boards and she doesn't know what to. And I was being modest. I probably have like 20, 30 maybe. But I know like you can do vinyl on them, and I've seen people use the Oracle on the bottom and then sublimate, and you get those cool pictures that show through the top. But I haven't gotten a chance to try it yet.
Yep. Yeah, stained glass. Cool.
So let's go ahead and draw our winner for tonight. I feel like almost like we're rambling a little bit to try to keep the the conversation going, and there's a lot of pause. I'm like real life an awkward person, so like the pause is like, oh, what should I say?
No, it's not bad at all. And so I've noticed like trying to watch lives and talk too, like it's actually quite a bit delayed. Or it can be.
Is it?
So, yeah. So like when we ask a question, like it might be a good 30 seconds before anybody actually even hears us. So it's kind of hard. Yes. Obsessed.
All right. So let's go ahead and draw our winner for tonight, and then we'll see if there's more questions in there before we get off of here.
Okay.
Let's see who the winner is. Rochelle?
Yeah.
If you could email me at help@jamilapayne.com and I will get you your VIP pass. I think I saw 1 or 2 questions, or maybe this is just a comment, but let's see.
Yeah. What?
I don't know if I understand the question.
I think maybe what brand of shirt do you like?
Oh, so believe it or not, anytime I do sublimation, I like the Cricut brand. The Cricut brand to me feels most like cotton. I think it's 97% polyester and 3% spandex, maybe. I don't know. I could be remembering it wrong, but their brand is my favorite brand of shirt to sublimate on. So even if I'm not doing a Cricut project, they're my go-to shirt. And about HDTV in different color. I like Bella and Canvas shirts for HTV.
And it depends on who you're giving it to, because like my husband will only wear heavy black Gildan men's shirts. So there's no, no sublimation hardly on black.
Right.
So it's only HTV. Yeah. Like you will not wear anything else at all.
Elena said, nothing wrong with some rambling. I know. I'm trying to get over the reason why I wanted to do a live every single day for the summit is I'm trying to get over my awkward weirdness. Like I want to be comfortable doing the lives, and I want to not care that sometimes I'm a little awkward or weird or whatever.
There you go. So we're gonna have to do a full hour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll have a full hour. We did an hour last night, and we did an hour the night before as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gildan, Joe's saying, yeah, Gildan. Yep.
Is that how you say it? I never knew.
I think so. I think that's how you say it.
Well, I mean, here's me who for the last 7 years or however long it's been, like in my brain always says Caesar. No, Sizer. My brain says Sizer and it's Caesar.
Yeah, but so when you read something for the first time, you don't necessarily know how to pronounce it.
No.
And there is still even the big debate on, is it Cricut or Cricket?
Right.
Like, okay, well,
if you Google
the CEO
that is a very big SEO search term, is how do you say cricket?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I did not know that.
And I think I want to say that there is a on the Cricket website, they have like that thing that tells you this
how to do it.
I don't know.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, Sharon. That I'm doing a fantastic job.
Yes, exactly. And you just got your perfect just the way you are. Exactly.
Thank you.
Like, it's, yeah.
Jerusalem? Hopefully I'm not butchering it. My name has been said wrong my entire life. My grandfather couldn't say my name.
Oh, no.
He called me Jamila. And then my dad be like, no, it's Jamila. And he called me Jamila like twice. And then it was right back to Jamila. And eventually we were like, we're not going to even correct him anymore. That's just his nickname for you.
Yeah. That's hard. I know, like Joa Crandall, like when she types her, like she has her emails and her welcome sequence, and the first thing she does is say, it rhymes with Noah, because nobody knows how to say her name. So she's like, it's Joa, rhymes with Noah.
Mm-hmm. There's no way I could do it. I think about everything I'm getting ready to say and get nervous. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Shanna. I get nervous and then I get a weird giggly and then I'm over it. It's funny though, because I get nervous about these lives, but I'm not a easily embarrassed person. So I don't understand what it is. It's not like I think I'm going to get on here and say or do something that I'm going to regret or be embarrassed about later. No. Do you see this curly hair? Day 2 curly hair is crazy.
Your curly hair is amazing, though. I wish I had. I mean, I'm sure you would be happy to give me half of your curling body, right?
Yeah. And it draws up so much.
Yes. Oh my God.
It has a mind of its own.
Oh yes.
It does what it wants to.
Yep.
I was trying to do. Let's see. Huh. So are you?
Oh, that's.
So HTV has its own backing usually. So if you're having to transfer it to a sheet, you're not using heat transfer vinyl. So I would double check that you are using heat transfer vinyl. Sometimes an easy way to tell is that HTV has a clear transfer on it, and usually adhesive vinyl has paper or plastic stuck to the adhesive. So double check your vinyl and make sure that it's HTV.
I see. Yeah, the straightest hair. I mean, I straightened my hair forever before realizing, like, it really, that frizz is actually quite.
Well, I used to straighten mine. I did it chemically for a long time, and then I cut it all off and wore a mohawk for like 5 years. And
oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Barbara. She said we're both doing good.
Yeah, and Deborah said the HTV did have the clear backing. So could it be like really old or really like warped HTV at all? Like sometimes I know I've had stuff that I've had.
We talked about that a little bit last night.
And it like pulled off the backing. And I think this was actually like a flocked HTV, which is kind of like velvety. But it didn't stay on.
It's me. I'm beeping. I don't know what's going on over there. I think my husband left while he was cooking. Let me go check that out. Huh?
Yeah, okay. I'm just like, oh gosh, what if it's me? Okay, Jackie, you love my folders, adding more. So I have a ton of them in the free files folder, which is my resource library on my page. So, and I'm always adding more. Like someone a couple weeks ago asked me to add one for like Jennifer Maker's Academy Weekend. So I made those. I make them for every event that I'm in. I have purple ones, which I originally started out with. I have a full rainbow. I think there's 30 different plain ones. So you can do, you can make them whatever you want. And on my post, my tutorial on how to change your folders on your desktop computer, I do have a little bit of info at the bottom of how you can make your own icons. So if you know how to use a program like Photoshop or Canva or any one of those programs, then you could also make your own too.
It's just sensitive. There's nothing even cooking. Nothing's on fire.
The battery.
Nope, the battery's fine too.
Darn it.
I don't know what's going on.
HTV on a backpack with nylon. I wonder.
I have.
Yeah, she said it will stick.
You have to be careful because nylon will melt. But while it's warm, try taking a tennis ball or your brayer or something like that and pushing it down into that material.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Check and see if the oven is on.
I would try, like, just keep kind of trying it again and again and turning up the heat a little bit. I've also found, like, if you have a mini press,
yeah,
I like to use that a lot more to try to just get like, a little bit of it and try to figure out. And sometimes, like, I won't put a piece of like butcher paper, whatever, parchment paper over it. Like, I'll just like press down for just a moment and look at it like through the like itself. Just to see what I'm doing.
I should probably check that. So he said carbon monoxide ? So I should probably end this live and try to figure out what's going on. Thank you all for being here tonight. Rochelle, go ahead and send me an email. And as soon as I get it, I will get you added for your VIP. Thank you all for coming.
All right. Bye, guys.